Hello, 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 ho. Welcome. Welcome to Persona 4 Golden. Last time, we saved Nanako, but also we entered Silent Hill somehow. It's all foggy and scary, and I don't like the music. Like, the music is cool, but it's also scary. And I get scared easily, so that's not a cute look for me. No, 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 no. Also, we're level 99, and we maxed everything. Mod, can you do the phone quieter, please? So we're level 99 and we waxed everything. We're the max character, we're max Chad. We have Chadified ourselves. And I'm still mentally not ready to deal with Silent Hill. Because I'm scared. I'm a little scared badger. Honestly, going outside... What? Everything okay? No. I'm live. Yeah. I asked you to lower the phone noise. Yes, thank you. Because I can hear it. So, yeah. It looks like a jump scare is gonna happen out there, and I'm mentally not ready for this because I didn't sign up for jump scares. Look at me. I'm a badger. I'm scared of jump scares. I'm scared of literally everything. Dungeons of Fear and Hunger? Nah! Badger is literally hungry and scared all the fucking time. I don't need to go into a dungeon to be scared and hungry. I just need to live my regular life. Anyways, let's talk to people. Next classroom. I need to go to the practice building. Okay, next. Second floor. But no, you can't tell me that the music here is not scary. Like, I saw so many videos about the soundtrack of this game. I don't think I ever heard anyone mentioning this soundtrack. Like, it really makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'm scared entering those classes, and then suddenly a tiny child baby with a shiv will try to, like, cut my legs or something, like in Silent Hill. Like, this is how uncomfortable I am. And nobody gives a shit. Like, she's like, I want to do a better desk. Ma'am, the zombies are gonna kill us. The monsters are gonna kill us. The Tumblr's sexy pyramid heads are gonna kill us. Who gives a shit about your desk? And she's like, but my desk! Sir, I need a better desk, sir. Ma'am, there are literally nurses outside trying to murder us and dogs trying to eat our heads. But sir, I need my desk. I need a desk. I want to make a better desk, sir. How will I have a better desk if you won't help me make a better desk? Ma'am. Ma'am, the zombies. Desk. 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 Yeah, let's leave. Look at it, this is so creepy. Like, you can even see the fog in the pictures. Okay, next. Let's feed the cat again. This is really creepy. I hate it so much. I don't see any cat who needs food. Yeah, I don't see any a cat who needs food, but also I've seen kittens, so I guess they belong to the cat I've been feeding. Look at it! Isn't this shit from like Silent Hill the way she's moving? Some scary shit, man. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Naoto. Naoto. Wait, do I have a fortune on me? Yes. I guess it's just a hangout. Sure. We'll have to catch up on that one anyway, later then. That's a shame. But hey, the music in the house is happy. This is the safe zone. This is where the zombies won't catch us. But even though the zombies won't catch us, we still go outside to take care of the plants. Because we are good plant parents, I guess. Okay, let's read a book. Look how horrifying it is outside. Holy shit. Okay, we need the Death Arcana. Which I don't have, so let's get one. Ah yes, Deathwish Street. God, I hate it here. The cross don't make it better. Let's see if there is a cat here to feed. Yeah, the cat seems fine. It's good that we're hanging out with the old woman, because if a zombie will jump on us, we can just kick her on them and we will be fine. For the most part. Yes, yes. That's the plan. That's the plan. Sacrifice the old woman so I will stay alive. Those are the letters I sent to my husband. You told her that you had found this as Daedra as well.
Is that so?
So you'd been keeping my letters in the storehouse as well. Aha, we fought alike. I need to throw this as well. But first, can you let me read them? Isana began reading a letter. We compared our hair. We compared our hair! Now it reaches my shoulders. If not you, then who? Will tie it up for me when it becomes necessary. The path you left on has long been buried by fallen leaves. Will I be able to meet you again when the cherry blossoms bloom and the cicadas buzz? Each day grows brighter. I can feel you coming closer step by step. I wrote this decades ago, but who knew that I would become death? Isana began reading the next letter. That poem you sent me was from the Ise, wasn't it? It's fitting, as I am waiting here for you. But I wish I could just spring away from here and run to your arms. It would be an adventure to search for the core of the swallows in order to win your heart. If I could transfer my heart into the wind and make it rush to your side, would you take it into your hand? I love him this much.
This much.
Ma'am, you sound nothing like me, ma'am. You should work on it. You should change your voice.
And because I loved him, it saddened me that he forgot my love.
I was miserable and jealous.
I was a fool.
I was left behind because I was such a fool. He was all that I had. Now he's gone. I must accept that. Take your time. You are right, but can I do it? Hisano smiles through her tears. You feel that you have touched Hisano's heart. Yeah, I think I also touched Hisano's throat.
Thank you.
Thank you! If it's okay with you, I would like to see you again. You hear someone at the front door. Your order from the show has arrived. Oh, I forgot I got clothing. That was actually kind of scary. Look, I'm not mentally ready to deal with the zombies. So give her attention. Give her all the attention she wants. Honestly, it's less foggy now. I think. Last time was different. Last time was different. Last time the zombies were at least looked fuckable. Here I don't know what to expect to, and I don't like to expect the unexpected. I'm not reading any of it. Okay, let's spend time with Naoto. Let's catch up on the social link. Central Shopping District. Fog has enveloped the area. You came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I have learned that in recent days a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of Shiroku store. And she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. We may be able to catch him in the act. I feel kinda sad. You too? The detective I dreamed of becoming as a child. I feel like that's what I am now. A wry smile appeared on Nato's face. If my deductions are correct, there are two things remaining that the Phantom Thieves have stolen. My heart and my treasure, I guess. I don't know. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is. Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, senpai. Yay, I'm going! Woo! Tatsuhime Shrine. Fog has enveloped the area. You are... The man brandished a knife. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Dude, chillax. Protect Naoto.
Senpai!
Barnaby-san! I am level 99 Naoto, I can take this. There is no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. Yes, I am good with toys as well. How did you know? I'm a very open-minded man. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife. I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. But even so, what you did? What if the knife had been real? You would have been in grave danger. Luckily, we should be not too far from a grave. Also, I don't know how. I don't remember how close graveyards are to shrines. Honestly, I have no idea how graveyards and shrines work. Man, I'm level 99. I should be fine. Also, you can, like, worst case scenario, Yosuke will come and take a mortal blow for me. Which is something. It means I won't die, Yosuke will die. And honestly, we won't help Yosuke because we don't care. Badger, the bestiest of besties. You're always like that. I can't imagine becoming a woman only to have a man protect me. And yet you always... Naoto is trembling. Because I love you. Boom. What?
Oh.
Huh? Naoto's face is bright red. Wait a moment. I thought you just said something serious. Yeah, well... Now that you've said such a thing, I can't even look you in the eye. You can sense affection from Naoto, a different kind than before. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. Oh yeah! Collecting all the girlfriends! Hit riser. Nah. We are fine. I'm going home. Oh, you need not worry about the Phantom Thief anymore. So, goodbye. Okay, bye, I guess. You watched Naoto run off and went home by yourself. Okay, let's go and feed the fish. Okay, now that we have a bunch of rocks, maybe we can get cooler weapons. Or not. This one. Okay, let's go into Junes to do some shopping. The fuck is wrong with those people? Can't make sense of what he's mumbling about. Okay, I shall ignore them. Just like God intended me to. Ignore those in need. Okay, next we're gonna hang out with Temperance. Do we have a right persona? Fortune, Tower, Star... Temperance! Fog has enveloped the area. You helped out at the daycare center. Stop it! Don't hit Misaki-chan! That's not Misaki, that's Phoenix Ranger Featherman R's enemy in disguise. Then I quit playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. It looks like Yuta is protecting her. Good for you, Yuta. You finally learned how to be a decent human being. Once again, the children target you from all directions. Your understanding has increased. You decide to escort Eri and Yuta part of the way home. Fog has enveloped the area. Oh, Minami-san, you're with Yuta-kun. I'm going to play by the river.
Oh, hello.
Nakamura-sensei. Oh, I apologize for the trouble Yuta caused at school. The woman seems to be a teacher at Yuta school. Yuta-kun really is rambunctious. You can tell how he was raised. Oh, is this? He seems a bit young to be your husband. Ma'am, honestly, I don't follow all the women I do the dance with no pants with. So honestly, I don't cancel this as an option. Actually, I am her husband. He looks so different from the last time we met. Yes, I turned into a different man entirely. I see, husband. Now he's the caretaker at the daycare center where Yuta stays. Even so, he's quite young. I guess people from the city are different from us country people. I guess it can be heard that Yuta-kun has turned out this way. It's so burdensome to make extra lesson copies for him. Mod, what is the definition of rambunctious? Maybe the kid just has ADHD. You don't know. Why won't you get him checked up? Maybe he needs help. Or maybe he has a lot of big emotions he doesn't know how to put out in a healthy manner. Because his parents are shitty. Thank you, Mr. Oven. I have to use my private time for that, you know? Well, I suppose it's all part of my job. Oh my god, shut the fuck up! I'm sorry. If it was just his grades, that would be one thing, but then there is a slight violence track too. Ma'am, shut the fuck up! It's easy to laugh off now, but eventually it will turn into bullying. Ma'am, I'm like 2 seconds from starting to bully you. Which leads to delinquency, which in turn leads one day into crime. Ah yeah, the slippery slope. Ma'am, at least I'm making this lady's slope very slippery. You, on the other hand, you have a very dry slope, and nobody likes dry slopes. And I wish your slope will stay dry, because you're very, very, very mean. Well, I must be on my way. I'm sorry to have bothered you. So, start of this conversation is, I saw you with your son, and I decided to shit on you and your life, without being a compassionate person, and I criticized you on all of your life's decisions. Man, fuck her. Can I kick her? I can kick her. Can I kick her? I wanna kick her. I will show her violence and bullying. All of the other mothers of children in Newton's class respect Miss Nakamura as a good teacher. I don't respect her. They all gossip about me because I'm a second wife and an outsider. Fuck them. And you know how Yuta is, right? So it's impossible for me to make any friends here. If only he was a more studious child. Grades aren't a factor. They are a factor! No, they are not. Because his grades are bad, his teacher's nasty to me, and that makes the other mothers gossip about me. Fuck them as well! I bet their slopes aren't slippery as well. I'm trying so hard and yet he's... Ma'am, take the child to therapy. You go to therapy. Go all of you to therapy. Fuck those mothers. Why do you even want to be in touch with them? They sound like very rude people. I'm fed up. I'm just sick of it all. Why does this always happen to me? Eri started crying. Don't bully mom. I'm not bullying your mom. Mofa just punched me. Mom, the kid just fucking punched me. I fell to the floor. What the fuck? Wow. Are you alright? I just had something in my eye, Yuta. Mr. Barnaby wasn't bullying me. Yeah, you should punch your teacher instead. I'm not a good role model.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but thank you. Food! Thank you for food. I guess I'm happy. All of you to therapy. Eri is smiling through her tears. You feel that your bond with Eri has tightened.
Then I'll see you again.
Bye now. I'll see you again at the daycare center. Let's go home, Yuta. Food. Be good, be good, be good. Small blessing. Okay, next we're gonna hang out with Naoto. Samegawa floodplain. The man in black you met before is waiting here. Fog has enveloped the area.
I am Yakushiji, secretary of the Shirogane estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
You jumped on me with a knife.
I must also apologize. Though I may not have known, I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past.
Honestly, her grandpa sounds like pretty cool.
To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
Forgiven.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to, at a place you would be fond of, but underneath rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Summer High.
You remembered.
Naoto is nodding cheerfully. I remembered? I have no idea what I remembered.
The highest place around here is... the hill. Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
Throwing things away?
That's right! Did I mention that before?
I don't know, I don't remember. Naoto has an embarrassed smile on her face.
Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can. I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
The hill overlooking town. Fog has enveloped the area. It seems there was something taped on the bottom of the trash can.
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them.
Thank you, Mod.
This childish game. He's selfish indeed. Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated. Not to be condescended to.
Aww. You calm down and upset Naoto.
If I solved this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me. They would acknowledge me as the 5th in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed.
They are accepted and needed.
That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world? It was my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay." But my reason reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime. You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay.
Aww. Naoto is trying to smile through her tears.
I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself. I finally think I can accept myself.
Good for you, Naoto. We're proud of you.
That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective.
Good for you, Naoto. We're proud of you.
One who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
You can sense Naoto's strong will. I feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper.
When I'm with you, I become scared. Afraid that the instant I admit the truth, everything will spill out. But I need to say it. My true feelings. I love you.
Oh, Naoto!
Anyway, that seems to be the truth. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like I could die.
A bit exaggerating there. But okay. Give me a good one, give me a good one, give me a good one. Oof. Okay, let's hang out with Death. To you. I'm not really Death. Gee, no shit, Sherlock. I did wish that he would die. And so he died for me. That's what I wanted to think. I thought maybe that would be proof that he still loved me. I didn't want to accept that he had died all by himself, not remembering me, leaving me behind. I understand the feeling. Haha, do you have someone who you hold dear yourself? Isana smiles gently.
But the truth is, I don't have any special powers like that. I am not Death. Just another boring human being.
And it's bad?
Waiting for a miracle that never came. Before I knew it, I was wishing death on the one person I loved most in the world. I was lonely, forgotten, and loving, being loved. All that is what goes into making us human.
Even if he did forget me in the end, the lives we spent together were proof of our dedication to each other. His love for me was never a lie. All those letters are proof. I just didn't get it. Ha ha!
It's too late now, isn't it?
Ma'am, decide when you speak and when you don't speak.
Hmm. Perhaps you're right. I think I will try living as the Hisono he loved once more.
Hisono smiles gently. Oh god, Hisono's throat is killing me. Ma'am, you have a throat made out of fucking metal.
The man I loved is gone. I can't ignore that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on.
And this is how you unlock your persona, old lady.
I want...
Hasta la bye bye, I don't kill. That's mean. Okay, now we will need to save to hopefully get a good blessing with Eri, so we'll be able to continue her socialing. Wait, no, we need to go and save. First of all, we go and save. To the safe spot we go. To the safe spot we go. Okay, now we can go to the shrine. Good. Good, 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 good. Oh. There are finals. There are exams. Yeah, stuff, bad stuff, bad stuff. Next. Good.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together.
The zombies are less likely to kill us if we are here together. We're in this together. I don't remember the song. It's been years since I've seen High School Musical.
The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
Ah, yeah, it's just as thick as I like my thighs. Very thick.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
Oh, this girl never changes.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Guys, put on your glasses!
We can see! When you put your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
Welp. The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
It's the last day of the exams. You answered every question with ease. The answers seem to be flowing from your hand. Yes. Oh, dramatic plot stuffs. Yes, let's save. Dramatic plot. Guys, focus. Dramatic plot is happening. The plot is plotting.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Mod, the plot is plotting. Are you in the plotty position? Yes, Mod is in very plotty position. He's doing the
Some
plot
specialists
dance.
are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that? We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise with Nanako to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
You told the others about your promise with Nanako.
A kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock.
Also, yeah, why don't we use our connection to Yosuke to get, like, better shit at cheap prices?
All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
For Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
Why not?
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back.
But you still promised Nanako that you will play with her.
But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Don't leave.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Thank you, Yosuke.
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
Yeah, it's not like she's dead or something.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
Exactly.
You guys.
You can stay here.
Sensei, I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Yeah, I'm totally richer compared to Yosuke at this point.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Well said, Shia. Well said.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Murder him.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Don't call Chi a baby.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
Drugs. I don't know.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
A video game. I guess, I don't know.
Not a bad idea. It would allow you two to play together indoors during the cold winter.
Ooh, under the kotatsu. It sounds heavenly. Honestly, it sounds very heavenly. Also, is that a cat or a dog in the commercial? I can't say. It's an animal, but I can't tell what animal it is.
Alright, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
No. No, please don't. Heavens forbid, don't. Yosuke, just buy a cake. Yosuke, just buy a cake, please.
Of course! Let's make it a cake to remember.
Please don't. I'm begging you. Don't.
Oh no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Wait, what?
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
I don't like where this is going. Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses?
Shut up, woman!
They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Shut up, woman!
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Are we just gonna stand there and watch Nanako die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of narwhals.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
Do you wanna take her out of her misery? Dude, what the fuck are you saying?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
Again, even though they're a bunch of assholes, and also they are a bunch of assholes, you really need to be in denial to not see that they're a bunch of shitty people for the most part. I love how they care, like deeply care for Nanako. I can't forgive this.
Me neither. This is all that bastard's fault.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court.
What? Why?
Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh, yeah. Something about him having an alibi.
What alibi does he have? Where is the alibi? And we saw him in the TV world. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, how do you explain it in court? Yeah, Mr. Court Person. I saw the killer inside the television, not like on a TV show, but inside the television in front of me. And he tried to kill the little girl that was on television, not in the television, not on television, in the television. And we beat the shit out of him using the powers of different gods and deities. I specifically used the voice of God. But this is what happened. This is the truth. In what court will it, like, hold water?
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court.
Thank you, Adachi.
No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people.
The days they disappeared, I guess, inside a television, using different fucked up methods, I guess, I don't know. He used them against themselves.
And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
It's his fucking job! Leave him alone!
I'm just telling you the truth.
Thank you.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Hi, I'm Nanako-chan's family here.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
He will be here soon.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
Why not give the man a wheelchair? He can barely stand. I swear to God.
Doctor.
Oh, she's awake. She seems fine, honestly.
Big bro.
I'm right here.
I'm scared. Big bro. Daddy.
What the fuck?
Nanako!
What the actual fuck?
Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Why the happy music, damn it?
Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way.
You seem awfully calm to hear about a child who just died.
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Oh, we're gonna interrogate the fucker.
Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Why didn't you say anything, dude?
In case something like this happened, the details of a suspect's hospitalization are confidential information.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's this room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room. Teddy.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Oh, Teddy.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako?
Sam, you came just in time for Nanako died. Nanako fucking died, and everything is fucked, and I'm sad. Wait, what? What do you mean your water is about to burn? How do you burn water? Okay. Salut, my friend.
The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Honestly, let me have a conversation with him. What is he gonna do?
Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right!
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Oh, the door was open. That's convenient. The window in the room is wide open. What are you doing?
I was scared, so
I'm gonna give you so many reasons to be scared, dude.
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
Kill him, Yosuke! But we want the good ending, so don't kill him, Yosuke!
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
What the fuck? This is so freaky. But they're also inside Nanako's world, so... Did Nanako and Namatame share a world, or was Nanako really stuck inside Namatame's world?
How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No, come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
Okay, unpopular opinion, it really isn't popular opinion. While there are a lot of people who have like different mental issues that cause them to be violent or offensive or do shitty stuff, I don't think it should be taken into consideration when those people are being tried, especially for murder. But that's my unpopular opinion. I know.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
As he should. He kidnapped like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He kidnapped like 4 of those teenagers, if not 5. What do you mean only past a certain point? Look. Okay, here is a thing I read. Okay, so it happened in Canada, in one of those buses that are like, they take like forever to be in. If you try to hide what you did, then you have the mental capacity to go to jail. I agree, but listen to this story. It's a real story, okay? So there is this bus line in Canada. It's a real story, by the way. I saw someone on TikTok talk about it, and then I read it, and it's really fucked, in my opinion. So this guy wanted to go to like a carnival or something, but he had to take one of those buses that takes like 10 hours to ride, you know? It's like one of those huge-ass buses. And that guy had his headphones, and he was just kind of sitting there, you know, going to that carnival. Eventually the bus stopped at the checkpoint to like rest, you know. All the passengers wanted to go to the restroom, everybody wanted, you know, to rest their limbs. And but the guy I'm talking about decided to stay inside the bus, and then somebody came and sat next to him. Now, allegedly, this guy sat next to him because he was the only guy who smiled at him when he entered the bus or something. Again, it's all allegedly, yeah. By the way, I'm not gonna turn into true crime. I hate true crime. Fuck true crime. Most of them are, in my opinion, disrespectful to the people who are the victims. So no, I'm not turning into true crime. I'm just trying to like explain my position. And of course, I'm willing to hear other opinions. You know, I'm open to different opinions. I'm open to be enlightened. Anyways, the guy sat next to the hero of our story, and then stabbed him, beheaded him, and started eating his corpse. The bus driver saw what is going on, locked the guy inside the bus, and called for the police. In the meanwhile, the guy was like pacing inside the bus, like eating eating the corpse of the guy just killed. You know, showing his beheaded head to the people outside through the windows. And eventually he was arrested and taken to jail. he was released, I think, 2 or 3 years later, because he was found like as he was diagnosed as someone with very, 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 very bad case of schizophrenia, and they just let him go. Because they didn't like for some reason he couldn't stay in jail because he had like a mental illness, and I'm like, okay, it's not like he was. It's he killed a guy. He killed and ate a guy. Like, I know the jail is not a good solution. I'm also for jail reform and police reform. I'm all for those reforms. But we can't just let out a guy who ate another person out in the wild without policing him, or at least keeping an eye on him, or putting him in a place where he can be checked. Or, you know, watched. And just give it a chance that he won't yet again do it. So this is why I'm saying... it doesn't matter if you hide it or don't hide it. I think you should be tried as a neurotypical person. And if you can be, you should be put in the program to help you cope with your mental disability, so you won't kill and eat another person, you know. But again, that's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm willing to hear other sides of the story, you know. I also don't think, like, I heard so many cases of just people, a police officer, I'm a league player, clearly I have mental dysfunction. No, you just need to touch grass, and yeah, that's it. I think most of the issues with league players is that they need to learn to touch grass, in my opinion. Yeah. But I think if you're dangerous, you should be put like on some kind of a watch. I'm not saying like, oh, back in the old days, put them in the cocoa house and let's do some crazy ass experiments with them. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there needs to be a solution, a better solution. If they can be in jail, and if I don't think they should also just walk around in case it happens again, you know. But again, it's complicated. It's indeed a complicated conversation to have. So let's continue jumping the guy who killed a child.
This... please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
If the guy is really that sick of the head, he should have a person to take care of him and supervise him. I agree. I totally agree. I 100% agree with you, Sam. The person like this should have a medical caretaker to, first of all, help this man adjust to society. Make sure he takes his medication. And also see if the condition gets worse. But again, we don't know if the man actually had a caretaker before he got on the bus. At least I don't remember reading that he had a caretaker. But yeah, he should have had someone. We should have someone with him and not let him just roam around. You know? And to make sure that he takes his medication. And that he is going to therapy.
Kanji.
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Like, now that I remember it, I saw... You know, I mean, I love watching, like, long-ass video essays, and I don't remember who did it, but it was a girl, and she talked about all those true crime podcasters and fans. Now, there was this show about Jeffrey Dahmer not long ago, and first of all, the show was fucking disrespectful to anyone involved. But also, there was you didn't have to be alone to watch the Midnight Channel. Again, it's all urban legends, you know. Also, the TV turned on by itself, so I think Shadow Namatame just wanted to be found. So one of the fucked up trends that like the girl did the essay showed is that how many people, especially women, felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer. They cried when they showed Jeffrey Dahmer being executed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why aren't you crying for the victims? Their families are still alive, by the way. All those victims' families, friends, lovers, people they cared and loved, those people are still alive. Why don't you feel bad for them? Why do you feel bad for a fucking maniac who killed innocent people for his own pleasure? I just hate this glorification of true crime, and I hate this glorification of serial killers.
Mission?
I heard someone saying that it goes back to to our feminine mentality of I can fix him. And while I have this mentality of I can fix him, it goes only to fictional characters. I've never seen a criminal that I was like, oh shit, he killed the guy, I can fix him. No. Keep it to fictional characters. I do think that those girls never lose someone close to them. I don't want to say such a thing because I don't know if they lost or didn't lose. I think for some people, true crime is a coping mechanism to losing people. I just think those people need to go to therapy. Like, really go to therapy and find out why they do it. Because some people, you can tell yourself you can fix them, but some people shouldn't be fixed. I remember there was a TV show. I think it was on Discovery Channel. Damn, I was a kid or a teenager when I saw it. So this show, it was about American women who marry dangerous men that are in jail. Like, it's not like they knew them before. They saw those men stand on trial. Some of them are like R-worders, as in rapists, and some of them are like serial killers. Some of them are really fucked up people, yeah? I'm not talking about like petty theft or people that shouldn't be in jail, yeah? I'm talking about really fucked up people. They marry those men. When they hear about them, they're all like, oh my god, I can fix him. Oh my god, he's perfect, he's lovely, he's sexy, he's hot. He's such a macho man. And they marry those men in jail, and they like send them letters and money and gifts, and they go and have sex with them. And like, again, I'm not gonna judge you. Do what you do, boo. Your life is yours to live. I am saying, go to therapy. Just go to therapy. Just go to therapy. Therapy is good for most people. Therapy is good for most people. You know? Like, I wouldn't consider myself a normal, typical person, yeah? But I can't imagine myself, like, falling for someone who essayed another woman, man, child, animal, whatever. Or I can't imagine myself being with someone who killed someone for fun. Like, there's a thing like killing someone in self-defense, yeah? And righteous self-defense. Like, oh, somebody tried to attack this guy just saved him, tried to protect himself, yeah? Talk about people just kill for fun. Serial killers, fucking cannibals, fucking, I don't know. Like, why would you wanna date them? How do you know he won't turn on to you? How do you know you are not his next target? I think this is what people say when they say that this is enabling behavior, that you enable the people continue this behavior instead of changing.
My God.
Please, stop.
Now, I'm not saying those people can't be redeemed, yeah? Everyone can, to a certain degree, be redeemed. I think. It's not my place to talk about it because I didn't lose someone. Foot. Coffee tea bag should be banned. Why do you have a coffee tea bag? Why don't you have regular coffee? But again, it's not my place to say if those people can or cannot be redeemed. But also, I don't think that, I saw a trial of that guy. Oh my god, he's so hot. I should jump on the chance to be with him. Like, you know, just go to therapy. Go to therapy. Everyone needs therapy. Everyone go to therapy.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
Yasuke, relax.
I understand.
Why would someone do coffee tea bag? I have regular coffee, but I remember when I only drank coffee tea bag because it was cheaper. What is coffee tea bag? Isn't it cheaper to just buy a jar of coffee and like have like dry coffee that you just add water? Like, I've never heard about coffee tea bag.
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions.
I mean, he's a
With
politician.
something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
So you suggest that we break the television?
Wait a second. You don't mean...
I never heard about it. It sounds cursed.
Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
I agree with Chia. And doing it won't solve anything.
Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
It's not over. It's not gonna get things better.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think.
They really allowed 7 random teenagers into a killer. Oh no, they just sneaked in. They really just snuck into the room. And the door was open. Here's the thing, like, even if you kill the guy, either by throwing into the TV, or fucking shooting him, or beating the shit out of him, it's not gonna solve anything. First of all, it doesn't stop any cases of copycat killers. You know? Secondly, do you have a proof that by killing him, throwing him into the TV, those things will stop? You have no proof that it would actually stop. You're just going off of a hunch. You're really going off of a hunch. The killer have the door open. What kind of security is that? Kinda shitty. It has a television and he opened the window to jump through the window. Okay? Yeah, I don't think the security is very secure with this one.
What do you want to do, leader?
Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
I don't know, man. I've been speaking for 30 minutes and they're not back yet.
What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Namatama's true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV!
Don't yell at me!
What didn't you understand?
Something is bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We are missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the hell down. He yelled at everyone to calm down. Honestly, yeah. Yosuke's all like, give me the Glock, I will take him out to back and shoot him all Yeller style. But yeah, Sam, I think you're right, because, you know, everyone is here. Like, everyone is literally here, so like, why did it just turn on? Also, are we sure it's midnight? Also, why did TV turn on by itself? Like, there are a lot of question marks.
Right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
No, you're not.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Thank you, Rise.
Fine.
Kanji putting down the baseball bat. He's like, yeah, well, another day. Another day, love. Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
Yeah, totally. And Naoto has a gun. Naoto has a gun.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan.
Like, Naoto can actually go and shoot him all Yeller style.
But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
No, even when we saw them in the channel, it did say it was evening. But first of all, how do we know it's midnight? Like, did we see the date change? Like, I really don't think we saw the date change when it struck midnight. That's A. B. The television turned on by itself. As if he knew what is happening in the outside world. And it was like... It felt like it was like too convenient. You know? Like, and also, why would he jump through the television? Why wouldn't he go inside the TV world? He did it once.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Like, he saw whatever is happening inside the television world as something holy, like a calling from God or something. Why would he jump through the window? Why wouldn't he go inside the TV? And again, I didn't see the date change, so is it really past midnight?
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
Totally. He's like,
anytime, anywhere.
Time to drop the plot! I feel the same way.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, you're right.
No, next time you yell at me, I'm handcuffing you to Teddy.
Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Boom! Max rank! It means we can create Loki. Our boy Loki. Loki. Is that Judgment? Oh, we created a new arcana. So this is how we get the Judgment.
You guys, what are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
Jump through the window!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oof.
Oh, I see.
Big oof.
We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes.
Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Good question.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police
Anyways, I keep on banging.
So they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer
Exactly. This is why they're the Scooby Gang. Did you ever see the Scooby Gang with zero Riz? No, they're the same.
Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Where am I?
Teddy?
Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it,
Yeah,
though.
who would have thought? That's a new one.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
Oh, Teddy.
I couldn't do anything.
Hey, Chakumoku. How you doing?
Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember now. So, it was true. Guys, Sensei, what should I do?
Drugs. I don't think I'm a good role model, honestly. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm a shitty role model. And not every self-fic needs to be wholesome.
There they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Wait, what?
Huh? What did you just say?
Exactly. She's alive, guys.
Alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
You talk about it like it's like it happens every other day. You guys run a very shitty hospital. Yep.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Go for it.
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I mean, everyone has a comfort character. It's okay.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should go home for the night.
Again, happens to the best of us. We've all been through that phase. Pot slender? What the fuck?
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
What? Why? Why would you want him to be bored? Let him have let him have hair. Let people have hair.
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Gee, thanks. You break ports in Dragon Quest. Oh, as it should, as I should. Yeah, I remember now. I like breaking pots, it's fun.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right.
That's a good one, Mod.
That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
The doctor is doing the thing he's being paid to do. Which I guess is absolutely nothing, because I haven't seen a single character the doctor actually helped.
Teddy, where did you go?
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Nanako is fighting how to survive. You must wait and believe that you will recover.
Oh, there you are.
There I am.
I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san.
Yeah, room 404. Patient not found.
His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep.
Good. Thank you.
He'll be alright. Don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right?
Honestly, it's a matter of time until Adachi is gonna be fired.
Well, enjoy your freedom while you can.
Like, I bet, there should be a Persona 4 sequel called Persona 4 Adachi Looks for Jobs While He Suffers in Unemployment. Oh my god, that could be amazing! Just Adachi with, like, the McDonald's uniform and the hat, and he's like... Somehow this is better than being a cop. Honestly, yeah. But I would love to see Adachi walking in a McDonald's drive-thru. Could be fucking hilarious. I can just imagine it. I can just fucking imagine it. Like, you're going through the drive-thru to collect your order, and Adachi's like, sorry, I ate it. What you gonna do about it, huh? Or Adachi just spilling a drink inside someone's car. Like, being completely incompetent.
Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
What is he gonna do to me? It's Adachi! I can beat the shit out of him. You sense Adachi's concern for you. And also, I don't hate Adachi. I really don't hate him. Even though he is a clown. Fitting his persona is a... Social Link, he is a clown, but I don't hate him necessarily. He is more likable than Akechi. There, I said it. He's way more likable than Akechi.
Well, I better head back.
I'm pretty sure most police officers in Japan don't carry a gun. Like, I know there are many countries, not sure about Japan, but I know that there are many countries where the police officers are not allowed to go around a gun unless there is a suspicion that a gun might be necessary. But yeah, most police officers don't carry a gun as far as I know.
You go home too, before it gets too late.
And also, knowing that Adachi probably doesn't have a gun is very reassuring.
I couldn't save... Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
Interesting that he's only talking about the girl and Mayumi, but he doesn't talk about the rest of the victims we managed to save. So wait, it means he wasn't the one who kidnapped them. And it's still foggy. Oof, I know the feeling.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snow.
Hey, you're
Hey,
right.
oh.
Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year.
Persona 4 side game. Persona 4 learning how to drive when it's foggy and snowy, because we really need to do something about all those car accidents.
It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
Special headquarters, where we get junk food.
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Is that the Morgana plotline all over again? Oh, the mascot character is feeling bad about stuff, so the mascot character decided to fuck off. Back in Amatama's room. Was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? I'm not a cop, I'm a badger. For now you have no way of knowing. What do you mean? Oh, when the mascot character decides to fuck off? Yeah. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There seems to be no messages. Oof. Oof, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. The Morgana one is so annoying because it takes so many days. I agree. I hate the Morgana one. What is it good for? Like, at least like in Persona 3, because Persona 3 is a perfect game. I'm not gonna elaborate on that matter. Like, when the characters are gone, first of all, it doesn't feel annoying. It like feels plot relevant. It furthers the plot in an interesting way. You know, like when Aegis is gone. Aegis is gone because she was taken by that asshole and he rewired her. And then she was gone because she wanted to get rid of Ryoji. And Junpei was gone because ego reasons, because male fragility. You know, sometimes the characters can go into Tartarus because they actually have life besides you and Tartarus and Seas. You know? Like, I get it, okay? I get it. I get it. I don't mind when a character, for plot reasons, can't come. But, like, the Morgana, what Morgana did? That Morgana being gone and upset, the only thing it did is absolutely do nothing in Morgana's relationship with Ryuji. Because they never really did anything interesting with the fights between Ryuji and Morgana. And it was only a way to lazily bring in Haru. Here I don't know what it does. In Persona 3 it was best mainly to further the plot, and it didn't overstay its welcome. This.
Welcome.
Hey,
It's been quite some time.
It is. It seems you have been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I hope.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
Wait, we're actually driving somewhere?
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Wait, stop, Ego, stop. Who is the driver? Who is driving this place? Like, Margaret is here? And I don't think Marie is old enough to have a driver's license, and you're here as well. And I think you're too old to have a driver's license. Who is driving the car? I have a feeling it's Theodore. I don't know why. I call it a hunch. But I think my hunch says that Theodore is the one who is driving the car. The English VA of Rindo liked my comment. We are so fucking back. That's cool.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Okay.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Elizabeth is incapable of anything. I love Elizabeth. She's adorable. I have a feeling that Theodore is driving and Elizabeth is giving him the wrong directions. Like she's not giving him the wrong direction. She's like sitting and he's driving, and Elizabeth has the manual, okay? Like of how to operate the car, and she just gives him tells him the wrong things. Like, yeah, you should totally step on the thing. I have no idea what it does. The wheel is spinning. Should I spin the wheel? Yes. Where? I don't know. Just spin the wheel. And he spins the wheel, and they're just doing donuts. They're just driving in circles. And he's like, Elizabeth, are you sure that this is what we're supposed to do? And Elizabeth is like, I don't know how to read. And that's it. Fucking comedy genius. Just Elizabeth and Theodore trying to navigate the car, while Marie and Margaret are all like, no, Margaret totally has the look of, this is fine. Like everything, like the car is crashing into trees and pedestrians. And she's like, this is fine. Igor doesn't give a shit at this point. He's like, I'm so old. If I die, I die. And I can't die. And Marie's like, I'm regretting all my life's decisions. I have no idea what decisions I have made, but I regret them.
Margaret?
Show me your nostrils, Igor! Voices you have heard many times before echo in your mind.
What's right?
Nah, shut up. Shut up.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Okay, but why did you show me the two people I hate the most?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
I agree. Again, how do you know that? Like, I think that the whiteness outside, okay, I just think it's not like that we're in the space between reality and dream and time and space. Okay? I think Theodore just driving off a cliff because Elizabeth was like, look, the road is ending. Let's see what is over there. And Theodore is all like, yeah, sure, whatever. And they're just driving off a cliff. And what you see now, okay, is them experiencing death at this point, okay? This is why you see those weird clouds outside and all the smoke. It's the smoke from the car. The car is smoking because they ran through so many signs and trees and people, okay? And the white you see is actually the fast forward of them falling to their death off a cliff, okay? So it's Elizabeth and Theodore's driving that brought us to here. And again, Margaret is all like, my brothers are my siblings are incompetent. Marie is like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. And Igor is all like, you can't kill me. People love me. They won't kill me. I'm sorry, Chocomoku. They're about to see how horny the protag was. Oof. Nah, not as horny as the female main character in Persona 3, and not as horny as the Persona 5 main character. Just saying.
Alright, let's go ahead and think
Shut
this
up,
through.
Yosuke.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right, together.
Where is Adachi? I expected Adachi there.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh, we stopped. Okay, so we just crashed, but because of Igor's superpowers, we are not dead. Aren't these privacy mentioned? Let's sue Igor. Can you sue Igor? Is Igor even a human? I just want Igor to show me his nostrils. I need to know what they look like.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
I'm gonna be pregnant? Wait, I don't think I can be pregnant. Is this the Omegaverse? Igor, is this the Omegaverse? Will I be pregnant? Will I impregnate something? Am I Gregante?
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are
Margaret, I don't think those are people that are flowing like a river. Those are literally people in the river because Theodore was pushing them with his car. Elizabeth thought they wanted to swim. And Theodore, God bless his soul, was just trying to help. You're not pregnant. Anyway, you're ranked 10 female confidence. I'm so sorry for giving this headcanon to you. Look. I want... outside like that, okay? Chocoboku, you didn't give me this headcanon. You just confirmed this headcanon for me. Okay? Two different things. Two completely different things. Because where else are the attendants... I'm just doing my job, Chocoboku. God damn it! Let me be funny for once. So again, like, we need an explanation where the Velvet Room attendants are like gone between games. So like, Margaret didn't make an appearance in Persona 3 Portable, but she's like there. So like, I guess Theodore and Elizabeth are driving the car somehow. Mostly somehow. The fact that they managed to stop is surprising to me. And in Persona 5, I just think it's kind of canonically because they sealed Igor. Spoiler warning to Persona 5. Because they sealed the real Igor, I think they also sealed the attendants, and this is why, you know, Cadenza was like turned into two girls. Mod knowing is going to need to edit everything. Mod will be fine. Mod will get all the love and care and kisses and nice things to eat. Don't worry about it.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Again, Margaret, we're talking here about people that Theodore was running over because Elizabeth thought it was a good idea. And also Theodore doesn't know how to drive. He just has a theoretical, like, driver's license.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
My heart is a car?
Perhaps this may be a time
Am
for
I Gregante?
rather than action.
Am I limousine? You can hear something in the distance. Why, thank you. I'm all natural. Thank you very much. It seems that you have been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Oh, shut up! Okay, so I literally just made 3 clips of you just talking about Theodore and Elizabeth driving. You're welcome. Also, thank you, Chocomuco. I really appreciate it. I don't just... This headcanon is hilarious to me.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Oh no, the mascot character is gone. I am worried.
Yeah, me too.
Thank
He's
you.
acting all weird.
Have fun.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back
Sam,
to the other side.
you know how much I care about you and how much I love you as a viewer. Please, before you play it, please touch a bit of grass. I'm sorry. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy, Sam.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Where could Eddie have gone? In any case, I decided to go look for him. Oh my, I've no idea what I'm looking at, but it has a big ass. Teddy decided to leave because Nanako was dead and then not dead. And then he had an existential crisis again. And what is the #1 rule in our Persona 4 playthrough? Don't give the bear existential crisis. Somehow, everyone keeps forgetting that one simple rule.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for a contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but I don't know. I was too focused on Theodore's and Elizabeth's driving to actually listen to Igor. No, some people deserve a little existential crisis. I think it's a good character builder. Have fun mode. I think an existential crisis is a good character builder. I don't think hardships are good character builders because it just makes you traumatized. So at least be traumatized in style and have an existential crisis and start questioning everything around you. You know? It's the better kind of trauma and character builder in my opinion. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
Exactly. We should watch the Spider-Man movie. We didn't watch it yet. We also really want to do a Barbenheimer. I really want to watch the Barbie movie. What if I had both existential and identity crisis?
It wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
Double the trauma. If you could go for free and get a pat on the back from a white racist guy if you want. Like, you'll be like, yeah, just pull yourself by the bootstraps. Mental health is a lie. Don't go to therapy. I am fine. Don't go to triple. You know, again, it's normal. I mean, you're a teenager, no? If I remember correctly, Chocomoku. It happens at this age to a lot of people, and it happened to me and many of my friends. It's just something you go through. It's okay. It's really okay. It really becomes an issue when you're an adult and it happens. Then this thing will keep you, like, this shit will fuck you up. It completely changes you as a person, in my opinion.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed, Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Merry Crisis! What is Krisnik? Kreisnik? Kreisink. Good one, mod. Anyways, Merry Crisis! Merry Chrysler! Merry Christmas! Merry Crisis!
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Gee, no shit!
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame
It's
didn't have a
almost like
motive
I've been saying it for like 50 hours!
That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
Hey, Strumpet Buddy, how you doing?
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior.
I'm fine. You know, surviving, trying to solve the murder.
So they'll be saved if they die?
How is your PC building going?
The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
Kanji? Damn, Kanji just straight out goes with it.
What do you think, Senpai?
There is something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Whatever makes you happy, buddy. I trust your judgment. I want to give you creative freedom, as they say. It's good, I make myself nervous all the time with it, but I'm doing really slowly. As you should. Stop it, I believe you're doing well. I am crossing my fingers for you, but I know deep inside that you're doing very well, my friend.
When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
I mean, I used to work in like game shop / computer lab. It didn't seem that difficult to put on the fans and the graphics card. Well, you know, it sounds like you got the hang of it. We believe in you, buddy.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
No, Yukiko, I saved you. I saved you from killing people, from being killed.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Exactly.
And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatomi's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall that the first warning letter said, don't rescue anyone anymore. And the second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed. Okay, here's the thing. I don't... Okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Namatame wouldn't use those words. He doesn't see those things as killing. He sees it as saving. If he did write the letters, he would have said something like, don't stop me from saving those people, or something like, oh, you heretic, you're stopping me from saving those people, or some bullshit like that.
Yes, that's right.
He doesn't see himself as a killer. He sees himself as a savior. So he wouldn't use those words as killer.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Exactly what I said, Reset. Thank you. It's almost like I have a brain.
The put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Someone worked in cahoots with Namatame? Or someone was keeping an eye on Namatame? Or someone was pushing Namatame to do it?
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV, and yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Exactly what I was saying.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
You all work together to take another step toward the truth. The Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 2.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Yeah, okay, we're hurrying to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Wait, didn't you need to record us? Okay, bye, I guess. Man who is doing his job.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Dum dum dum.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh? It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
So he didn't throw in the first two victims. So he's also a copycat killer, technically. What should you ask him? Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Okay, I'm getting it. So, he thought that if he will he got it backwards. He thought that if he would throw people into the TV, they wouldn't be killed. Like the rest of the other two girls who did die.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
So he did get everything backwards. He's like a copycat killer, but a stupid copycat killer.
That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far.
Or my other theory. My other theory is he knew that there is another killer who kills people outside of the TV world, and that is our actual killer. And he threw them in, hoping they will be safe from the actual killer. But the actual killer can go in and out of the TV world as they please. That's a theory.
After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
And I guess he actually, because the kids survived, aka we saved them, he thought that he was actually doing the right thing. He didn't think we saved them, he thought he saved them. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So technically speaking, he did kind of save them because we found those people in the TV world and we saved them from being killed, I guess.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Okay, that proves that he didn't write the letters.
I didn't know.
I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
I won't be surprised that after this conversation with Namatame, okay, he will end up dead. Call it a hunch, but I have a feeling that he will end up dead and the real killer would kill him because he's actually spilling the beans. Like, nobody actually says, now the killer, I bet, knows that we know that Namatame is not the killer. So I bet he's gonna kill Namatame and he's gonna stage it like a suicide attempt.
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please. Tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
Yeah, this is the time for a montage!
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back.
Yeah, just climbs out of the window.
Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own
No, Lin-Manuel Miranda crawls out of the television, ring style, singing about, singing the room where it happened, you know? Or singing the Hamilton theme song. But about Namatame, gonna be fucking amazing. On Broadway, the Broadway closest to your living location, yo, yo.
Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Hello, my name is Elder Adachi. It could be amazing. Oh, just going cell block tango. Lin-Manuel Miranda together with Adachi going cell block tango, like they had it coming. They had it coming. And just singing about the victims that died or were supposed to die. But cell block tango.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead.
Okay, I'm having the weirdest thought right now. I know this is not the time to have those thoughts because he is talking about his trauma and we should respect people talking about their trauma, but fuck that shit for a second. June spaghetti. Okay, can you use... Okay, like you can put organs inside the TV. Can you use the transition between the real world and the TV world as a glory hole? Like, I don't care that Namatama is sitting there crying about his past. Yeah, you know, he's an old man. He will manage, like, you're gonna be killed by the real killer very soon, buddy. But, like, can you use... Exactly! It's like portals, but television. Can you use it as a glory hole? That's it. That's the thought. Go for it, Strumpet. More power to you, buddy. Just try to not get lost there. You get lost and then you die. Don't get lost.
And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatama is casting his eyes downwards painfully. Like, you're a bunch of horny teenagers. Like, all of you have hormones and shit. Like, none of you try to test it as like a flashlight or something, or as a glory hole, as something sexually related. If you come in the game, you come in real life. Exactly. Like, I bet Yosuke tried it. Like, he saw Risa and he's all like, I'm gonna try my luck. Or Yukiko, like, he saw the girls and he's like, oh shit, now I'm gonna try my luck. I have a feeling Yosuke knows if it works, but Yosuke is such a dense motherfucker we can't trust. Okay, because he's an asshole. He won't tell us if you can actually use it. Okay, as a flashlight. And this is why, fuck Yosuke. Not literally, he already fucked the TV.
Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi?
Stepbrother, I am stuck in the television.
I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but...
What if the girl from Ring, okay, she's actually just trying to escape the TV world? You know, she's been fighting her shadow for so long, she just tries to save herself. And everyone is scared of her.
And I confirmed that none of it was a dream.
Of the girl from Ring? Yes, of course.
So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help?
Honestly, this is not why I thought about, like, if they used the television as a glory hole. The thing I thought about it is, like, I saw a comic on Twitter. I think it was either Twitter or Reddit. Before I deleted Reddit, also I deleted Reddit because it was taking a toll on my mental health. And you know, this year, gorgeous girls take care of their mental health. And I'm working on the gorgeous part. And the mental health part. Of Chie offering Yosuke a blowjob, but he has to be on the television side or something. And yeah, she wants to see if she can give him a blowjob or a handjob or something. And but that's about it. Like, they didn't show anything. Also, I wasn't looking for it. It just appeared on my feed. We do not condone porn of other children, even if it's hentai.
That's how I felt.
We don't like hentai, we don't like shota, we don't like loli. We are better than this.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program.
This year we focus, we ignore the lolis, we ignore the shota, we ignore we ignore the underaged ones, the barely legal ones, and we focus on MILFs and GILFs and DILFs. Like God intended.
I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
Also, isn't like the girl from Ring also like underage technically?
Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I think that overall, even though Namatame almost killed our Nanako, I think his intentions were like at the right place.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching.
Is it like the Namatame redemption saga?
Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after
He's totally gonna get murdered. You'll see it. He's gonna get murdered.
That was you. She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
I just noticed that he has a spot on his forehead. I thought my screen was dirty. But he has a spot on his forehead, and now it disturbs me a lot. Why is it there? What is it? What is the purpose of it?
I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
Us, apparently.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
Do you have a persona?
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her.
Oh, so he planned to actually get them out eventually.
It felt as
but
if
that would be if he would have found Teddy.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought.
Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her.
I bet it didn't turn out well.
The world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
Namatame, we appreciate your growth. We love growth. We love it when men grow and change and grow and become better people. Good for you, Namatame.
See us?
Shame you're gonna get killed for sure. Like, I'll be surprised if the killer will leave Namatame alive.
Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
I love how Naoto is like, guys, we don't have much time before the police comes back. And we've been talking with this guy for like, I don't know, 40 minutes. And nobody came back.
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done. Like, I can't really blame him. Like, yeah, he did terrible things. He did do terrible things. He almost killed Nanako. But deep down, I feel kind of bad for him. His heart was at the right place, I guess.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
Good for you, Namatame. We stand growth.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Exactly, Mod, I agree.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Drugs.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
You've taken another step towards the truth.
Now get out of here!
Don't yell at me!
I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life. This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you will all be going out to talk to people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? I don't know. You decide to go home early today and get some rest. Okay, first of all, let's go and summon Loki. Oh god, it looks worse. It looks so much worse. Okay. Oh, another one of those that I don't care about. That's what she said. That's what she said. Okay, let's see. Loki. What do I need to create Loki? Okay, let's not just start summoning personas until we can create Loki. Oh, easy. Okay, נוס בוף עדיין, גר עדיין, מזי עדיין, מגידולה, מהמון. Yeah. All kinds of flavors. Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Nice. I'll remove regular Buffodine. Okay, let's go to the north. Yeah, I'm not reading all of this. Okay, not very helpful. Right, now we need to go back north. And we're looking for a guy with a gas mask. Oh! This shit is creepy as fuck! Oh, this shit is straight out of a horror movie. Also, the way he's breathing is kinda creepy. It looks like he would just start walking right at me. Also, if he did, I would have shat my pants. I'm not kidding. All of this music and environment really scares me. Okay, next we go to Junes. Oh, I like this place better. It has happy music. Next. Okay, we need to leave. Okay. I love how the trees are naked. It just adds to the creepy factor. Next. Okay, let's go and save. Game, the guide says to save. We are going to save. Boom, saved. Next. Okay, and finally the one next to Yosuke. Chinese diner Aya. Oh, we changed the location. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. I didn't realize how small this restaurant is.
Seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
Motherfuckers.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Drugs. I don't know, it's just a suggestion.
Well, one steak bowl, please.
I agree. Another steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You're meaning to tell me that a crab and an egg fried this rice? You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Risa.
Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Oh! Are you talking about Adachi?
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Wait, no, I have the answer. Come back here, Naoto, please. Naoto, please come back. I have the answer. Naoto, please come back. Naoto, I'm begging you, Naoto. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. I decided to go outside and get some fresh air. Naoto, come back. Naoto, listen to me. Naoto. Naoto, are you listening to me? Naoto, you listening? Naoto, are you hearing me? Naoto. Can you hear me, Naoto? Naoto, are you listening, Naoto? Naoto, let's go back inside, Naoto. Naoto, you're not listening to me. Why are you leaving, Naoto? Naoto. God damn it, Naoto.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
Yosuke, 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 are you listening to me? Yosuke, Yosuke, why did you leave Yosuke? Yosuke, come back inside, Yosuke. Yosuke, 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 why aren't you listening to me? No, Yosuke, 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 Naoto, Yosuke.
Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Yosuke, 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 I know who the killer is, Yosuke. Yosuke, are you listening to me, Yosuke?
Hey, is it snowing?
No, Yosuke. It's some cloud who has dandruff. Yosuke. Yosuke, I know who the killer is, Yosuke.
Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
I know who the killer is. You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. Barnaby, listen, Barnaby, are you listening? Barnaby, are you listening to me? Barnaby, I know who the killer is. Barnaby, I know who the killer is. I know who the killer is. Barnaby, listen to me, Barnaby. Barnaby, are you listening? I know who the killer is. I know who the killer is. Barnaby, please, give me a sign. You suspect? Yeah, I know who the killer is, but nobody is listening to me, Maud. Not you, Yosuke, not Naoto, and not Barnaby. Adachi. It's the wrong chi. But Adachi is more interesting and likable and actually surprising, unlike Akechi that was obvious from a mile away. The person who seems to be the most likely the culprit is... It's fucking Adachi! Jesus Christ! Someone else. Adachi! Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. I knew it was him because I watched the video essay. Mo, do you want to take out meat to thaw for tomorrow? Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movement from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. That it's Adachi? However... Should you tell friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Tell friends about Adachi. He spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
He's the killer, Yosuke, if you would have listened to me once in a while.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Yes!
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Aw, that was a cute sneeze.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
Casket!
That's when Adachi-san
She wants to play
arrived,
with you,
and
Maud.
he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Wait! Now I'm actually thinking about the letter. Didn't, like, when Dojima found the second letter, didn't he check for fingerprints? To maybe, like, try to cross-examine it with... I mean, it's a small town, you know? To cross-examine it with other fingertips they ever collected in the town. Like, I know he's a police officer, as in Adachi, but, like, don't they also collect fingertips from the police officers as well? I don't know. Like... I can maybe believe Adachi wore gloves while writing that letter. Okay. Like, what I'm saying is, I don't think Adachi used gloves to put the letter in the letterbox, because it would look suspicious if a police officer is walking around with, you know, plastic gloves.
Adachi, you fucking idiot, I told you not to touch the evidence.
Thank you, Maud. I guess you're right. I guess you're correct. I guess you're correct. Yeah. I guess you are indeed correct. Adachi made everyone believe he's so incompetent that he fucked up every, like, evidence out there. Damn, Adachi is actually a genius. Akechi should learn something from him. And at least Adachi was entertaining, you know? Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi. Yeah.
And
again, at least he's more interesting and entertaining compared to Akechi. Like, I believe if, like, the internet didn't turn Adachi into a meme, I guess it would have been more of a surprise to find out that Adachi is the killer. But, like, he's an interesting killer. Again, Akechi was kinda, Adachi's kinda more interesting. Still has a fucked up face. But, and it's hard to believe, like if you really think about it, it's hard to believe that Adachi is the killer because he was so kind to Nanako. Like, usually when you see adults in media that are kind to children, like really kind, from the bottom of their heart, kind, you know, helping them with homework even though they're not their children, doing magic tricks to calm them down, comes and sits there with them so they won't be alone, and not expect anything in return, it makes us think those people are nicer and kinder, you know? Especially if they don't do anything creepy. And he never did anything creepy to us or to Nanako, so we see him as this kind friend of a father that just feels bad for us that the father is just never around, you know? So I think when it comes to the audience, he also managed to fool us by showing us him doing acts of kindness. Even if they are small acts of kindness. Like, yeah, the first thing that should throw us off is that he was very rude to that old lady. But he wasn't rude to her face. That's the thing, he wasn't rude to her face. He was rude behind her back. And most of us are rude to people behind their back. You know? Like, you meet up with someone and you're like, oh yeah, so nice to see you, and then like when they go, you turn to your friend or partner and you're like, oh god, those people are unbearable. Like, it's believable. It's very believable. So I think he also managed to fool us as viewers, as, you know, to throw us off and not think of him as the killer. It's him, alright. I think.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you're getting closer to the truth.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Drugs.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
So I think... I think also Nanako kinda came into play here. As it kinda... It means Adachi is going to be in charge about with dealing with Namatame, while Dojima is injured and is upset about Nanako. So it just makes Adachi the in charge one, like the head of the investigation, so he can basically just do whatever the fuck he wants. That's why I think if we go and see Namatame, he won't be alive, and then I'll be able to say, Epstein Namatame didn't kill himself. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I am a comedic genius.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
At what point do we yell Adachi did it?
His intuition. He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Shut up, Adachi.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Yeah, Adachi, you never yell at us. Where are your acts of kindness that you have been showing us?
Come on. I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
No, you're not.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
Don't you rather just hang out at Junes and do nothing?
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
About Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Motherfucker, yeah, he has answers for everything. Mofo doesn't hesitate.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. About the warning letter. About the warning letter! Oh, about the warning letter!
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Mod, I told you that they didn't check the letters. I told you they didn't check the letters in the end.
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
Boom, boom. They didn't check it because they never got it.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it?
Oh, Adachi.
Please, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's the show supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's justice time. Naoto, Glocko clock attack.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
As I said, Naoto used the Glocko clock attack.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Ooh, kanji! Ooh, yeah, I fed the cat. I gave her wet food and dry food, and she was so happy she ate from both bowls at the same time. It was hilarious, and I love her. Maybe you should add some water, though.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatami's the one who put them all in.
No, we don't.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
It's the pancakes all over again! But cleverer.
About the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all,
I mean, but Naoto, but they knew that there were disappearances similar to the disappearances of Saki and what's her face, the reporter lady. I don't think Naoto is correct. Okay, there was disappearances that were way too similar to the first two murders. So when they saw that there were attempted murders, so when they saw that more people are getting kidnapped, the same way, very similar way, where people just vanish out of nowhere without any signs of struggle, you know, the police notices a pattern. I can't believe I'm protecting the police, but the police, I believe, will notice a pattern. So I don't think it's necessarily a strong evidence against Adachi. It does feel like something any police officer will say. That settles it, that guy is the kidnapper and also the potential killer. I don't think it necessarily makes Namatame a killer, but I also don't think it necessarily makes Adachi a killer. It's definitely something against Namatame more than it's against Adachi.
Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that.
Why would he? Again, we know every character who disappeared, and we know from Dojima that they know who was lost. Because all the kidnapping went through Dojima, and therefore through Adachi as well. You know, I think the one that I remember the most is the one with Kanji. Kanji disappears, and then after you do the television business, like as soon as Kanji disappears, one of the people who tells us that Kanji disappears is Dojima, and if Dojima knows, Adachi knows. And when we got Kanji back to the real world, Dojima confirmed that Kanji is safe and sound. He was found safe and sound. And if Dojima knows, Adachi knows. So again, I don't think it's something against Adachi. I don't think it's a good enough of a... I forgot the word. It's not a strong evidence in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, evidence. I don't think the diary is necessarily evidence against Adachi. Yeah. And just like we know about Kanji's disappearance, we knew about Risa's disappearance, and Risa knew she would disappear. Risa knew for a fact that she would disappear. And Dojima knew, and if Dojima knew, Adachi knew. And Adachi was hanging out a lot around Risa's house. If so, this is more of an evidence against Adachi than Namatame, because we all saw Adachi hanging out there just like the other stalker that was caught and put in prison.
What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Finally, he said it! He said the line. He said the thing.
Ah, damn it. Adachi!
Shut up, Adachi! Well, he probably went into the TV. Now Atama's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell'd he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
There is a giant television there.
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Drugs.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better?
No.
If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extreme suspicious detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. He split up for today and you all went back home. But not going after Adachi. It just gives him a chance to run away. If you think about it. Like, if Adachi keeps going in and out of the television, I think he's more well aware and has better orientation of the area compared to us. So nothing stops him just coming out of one of our TV sets to try and kill us, or leaving from that TV set, leaving through the window, and just disappearing somewhere. He can just come in and out anywhere he wants if he's really that good. But also it will explain why Adachi hangs out around Jeunesse all the time. You know? Maybe he does use the Jeunesse set and just... This is why he just hangs in Jeunesse all the time. And why Dojima always complains that he's in Jeunesse. And why he doesn't want the other police officers to see that he's in Jeunesse. And wanted us to keep it a secret that he is always hanging around Jeunesse. It just kind of makes sense if you think about it. Teddy, what the fuck are you doing here? This. It seems to have come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Also, it looks like Elizabeth and Theodore stopped driving because the car is not moving. At least they didn't fall asleep on the wheel. And he's sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
The Velvet Room. The Velvet Car. The Velvet Limousine.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
And you're Teddy.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans
Meow.
live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
How did you get here?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
Oh, Teddy.
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me.
So Teddy is a shadow, but a shadow of whom? Like, we know that all the shadows we were fighting, and I'm talking about regular shadows, I'm not talking about boss shadows, are also people who somehow, you know, couldn't face their own selves in a way. So Teddy is a shadow of someone. Whose shadow is he? Like, he's not a Duchess shadow. That's for sure. He's not a Duchess shadow. I don't think he's our shadow. Mostly because the shadow looks somewhat similar to, like, before they go full on monster, they look similar to the person they're the shadow of. Also, Teddy got a shadow of himself, so I don't really know if he really is a shadow. What I'm saying is, I think Teddy is like Morgana. He is a shadow of one of the Velvet Room attendants. Or would they say even Eagle's shadow?
Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car.
Like, if you think about it, Teddy does look a bit similar to every single one of the Velvet Room attendants. He looks especially similar to Cadanza, or even the girls who make Cadanza from Persona 5.
And
they also seem to be built around the same age.
I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow.
Oh, Teddy.
He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
I feel bad for Teddy.
I really am stupid.
Yeah, we can agree on that one.
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
No, Teddy, I'm gonna start crying. No.
Tell her. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her. I'm really sorry.
You saved her, Teddy.
Huh? Really?
You told Teddy about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Oh, Teddy. You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Boom! I hate that he gives me that look. It's so creepy. We can now create Hillel, the light bearer. Basically Lucifer. Lucifer, but not Lucifer. Ooh. We can remove this one.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Okay, this is awkward. This is so awkward. Before you know it, Eddie is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow.
You mean Theodore ran over Teddy? It makes sense now that I think about it, that it was a hit and run. Yeah, it makes sense that Teddy just heard the car and found himself inside the Velvet Room. It was a hit and run. Theodore and Elizabeth fucking panicked and shoved the bear inside the car, hoping for the best.
Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
It doesn't disprove my point that it was a hit and run. Judas Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Oh, that's cool. So the persona does change. If we reach max rank.
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy?
He did save her!
It's you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
I like how she doesn't talk about Dojima, and I find it hilarious.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
The power of friendship, go! Gee, Simba, you could have saved your father. Shame you weren't your father's friend, huh?
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
What is he gonna turn into? What is he gonna turn into? What is he gonna turn into? Why does he have a missile up his ass? No, like seriously, the torpedo was cool earlier, but why does he have a missile up his asshole?
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
And a pervert. You forgot pervert.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense, it's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
Guys, I'm sorry I was gone. I was just going through an existential crisis and now my persona has a missile up their ass. How about you? How are you guys doing?
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
He listened to Teddy's confession, since he really understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow, and that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
You also forgot the part where a limousine ran you over, but you know, potato potato. I guess you forgot that part because of the concussion Theodore made sure to give you. Theodore wasn't sure if the concussion was good enough. Elizabeth helped him to give you a concussion. Now you have 2 concussions. Good job, buddy.
Yup, just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
But you're special for us, you pervert.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Yosuke, that's rude as fuck!
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
Rude.
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
Teddy, Molly's face.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power, once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here.
Yeah, I guess he's correct. Hmm? What are you doing? Mod is having a plan.
You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Yosuke, you're so rude.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You have to take another step toward the truth. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home for today. I'm kind of curious if now that Teddy has a new persona, like, can he learn new skills? Because he's like kind of over leveled, I think. God, they actually gave him like... They actually gave him like... a missile up his asshole. But yeah, good for him, good for him. Good for Teddy. Anyways, I think we'll call it a stream. Tomorrow we are going to continue with the investigation. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fascinating. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for talking. Thank you for being amazing. I love all of you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.